How is gaslighting linked to pressure and manipulation in relationships? Welcome to PSYCLY. Today, we're going to talk about something really important: gaslighting. You might have heard this word before, but do you really know what it means? Don't worry if you don't. By the end of this video, you'll understand what gaslighting is, how to spot it, and what you can do if it happens to you. You'll want to watch until the end for the practical tips to recognize and deal with gaslighters. Let's dive in. What is gaslighting? So, what exactly is gaslighting? Imagine you're certain that you left your favorite toy on the table, but someone close to you keeps insisting that you never put it there. They say you're just imagining things, even though you know you're not. After a while, you start to doubt yourself. This is what gaslighting feels like. It's when someone tries to make you doubt your own memories, feelings, things you are seeing with your own eyes, or even your reality. Gaslighting is a type of manipulation, and it's often used in relationships where one person wants to control the other. The person doing the gaslighting tries to make the victim feel confused and unsure, so they can take control. It's like they're playing mind games, but these games can be very hurtful. Different forms of gaslighting. Gaslighting can happen in different ways, and it's not always easy to spot. Here are some common forms of gaslighting. Denial of reality. The gaslighter denies things that happened, like saying, "That never happened," even when it clearly did. This can make the victim start to question their own memory. Withholding information. Sometimes, the gaslighter pretends not to understand or remember something, just to make the other person feel lost or confused. Trivializing feelings. They might say things like, "You're overreacting," or "You're too sensitive," to make the victim feel like their emotions aren't valid. Countering memories. They might challenge the victim's memories, saying, "You're remembering it wrong," even if the victim is sure they remember correctly. Diverting attention. The gaslighter might change the subject or accuse the victim of overthinking, making them feel bad for bringing up a problem. Projection. Sometimes, the gaslighter accuses the victim of doing the very things they are doing, like lying or being manipulative. This makes the victim feel defensive and confused. Early signs of gaslighting. So how can you tell if someone is gaslighting you? There are some early signs to watch out for. Constant self-doubt. You start to doubt your own memories and feelings. You might wonder if you're overreacting or being too sensitive all the time. Feeling confused or crazy. You might feel like you're losing your grip on reality because the gaslighter denies or contradicts everything you say. Apologizing frequently. You find yourself saying sorry all the time, even when you haven't done anything wrong. The gaslighter makes you feel like everything is your fault. Withdrawing from loved ones. You might start pulling away from your friends and family, either because you're embarrassed or because the gaslighter convinces you that others don't understand. Feeling isolated. The gaslighter might try to keep you away from your support network, so you end up feeling alone and dependent on them. Feeling insecure. Over time, you might feel more and more insecure about yourself, your decisions, and your worth. Dealing with pressure and manipulation. If you think you're being gaslighted, it's important to know how to handle it. Here are some things you can do. Trust your perception. It's okay to trust your own feelings and memories. If someone is trying to make you doubt yourself, keep a journal of events and conversations. Writing things down can help you stay grounded in your reality. Seek external validation. Talk to someone you trust about what you're experiencing. Whether it's a friend, family member, or therapist, getting an outside perspective can help you see things more clearly. Set boundaries. Let the gaslighter know what behavior is unacceptable. Stick to your boundaries, even if it means limiting contact with the person who is gaslighting you. Stay calm and assertive. Don't get drawn into arguments with the gaslighter. Stay calm and assertive, and stick to your version of events. Remember, you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Protect your mental health. Gaslighting can be really stressful, so it's important to take care of your mental health. Find activities that help you relax and feel good about yourself, like exercising, spending time with loved ones, or doing something creative. What gaslighting looks like in a relationship. Gaslighting in a relationship can start out small and get worse over time. Here's what it might look like. The abuser takes control. At first, the person might seem caring or protective, but over time, they start to control small parts of your life, like who you hang out with or what you do with your time. The victim is isolated. The gaslighter might create conflicts with your friends or family, or make you think that others don't really care about you. This makes you more dependent on them. The victim's reality is undermined. The gaslighter regularly denies your experiences or feelings, making you question your reality. You might start to believe their version of events instead of your own. The victim becomes more dependent. As you doubt yourself more and more, you might rely on the gaslighter for validation and support. This gives them even more control over you. The cycle repeats. Gaslighting often follows a cycle. The gaslighter might be nice and affectionate for a while, only to start the manipulation again. This keeps you off balance and easier to control. Effects of gaslighting. Gaslighting can have serious effects on your well-being. Physical effects. The stress from gaslighting can cause headaches, fatigue, trouble sleeping, and even digestive problems. It can also weaken your immune system, making you more likely to get sick. Psychological effects. Gaslighting can lead to anxiety, depression, and even PTSD. You might feel intense self-doubt, confusion, and helplessness, making it hard to trust yourself or others. Emotional effects. Emotionally, gaslighting can make you feel isolated, insecure, and fearful. You might struggle with feelings of shame and guilt and find it hard to form healthy relationships in the future. How to turn the tables on the abuser. Turning the tables on a gaslighter can be tough, but it's not impossible. Here's how you can do it. Educate yourself. Learn about gaslighting and how it works. The more you understand it, the better you'll be able to recognize and respond to it. Reclaim your narrative. Stick to your version of events. Don't let the gaslighter rewrite your reality. Trust your memories and feelings, and don't engage in debates about what really happened. Seek support. Having a strong support system can make all the difference. Surround yourself with people who believe you and validate your feelings. Detach emotionally. Gaslighters want an emotional response. If you can stay calm and detached, you take away their power. Practice mindfulness, and don't take their behavior personally. Exit the relationship. Sometimes, the best way to deal with a gaslighter is to leave the relationship. If the abuse is severe and the gaslighter shows no signs of changing, it might be time to walk away and start the healing process. Who are the gaslighters? So, who are the people that gaslight others? Narcissistic personality. Many gaslighters have narcissistic tendencies. They lack empathy, feel entitled, and need constant admiration. They use gaslighting to maintain control in relationships, often targeting people they see as vulnerable. Psychopathic traits. Some gaslighters have psychopathic traits, like being manipulative, lacking remorse, and lying easily. These traits make them especially dangerous in relationships, as they often don't care about the harm they cause. Gaslighting is a serious issue, but by understanding it and knowing how to respond, you can protect yourself and regain control of your life.